What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but what happens in the Vegas nerve travels all around. But it's not as tricky as you find it if you see this lecture one time, both part 1 and part 2. Hey guys, so today we're going to be discussing the vagus nerve, and this is vagus nerve part 1, where we'll be speaking about the introduction, the nuclear origin and functional components, and the course and relations. And then the branches and distribution and the clinical anatomy will be discussed tomorrow. Now, there are a couple of corrections while I'm speaking about the course. So I've just put them as subtitles below, okay? Alright, it's a live video. Here we go. Okay, you already know the proforma. The first thing is name. The name is vagus.
Also kind of because it travels all around the place, and people who travel everywhere are called vagabond. They're just called travel bloggers now. But vagabond is an old word, and that's where vagus comes from. Okay? What do we write in the introduction? Cranial nerve number 10. Whether it's motor or sensory or mixed. In glossopharyngeal you say it's predominantly sensory. In vagus you say it's predominantly motor. Okay? In glossopharyngeal you say it's predominantly sensory. In vagus you say it's predominantly motor. And that's because this whole secretomotor component is like a lot. Okay? Okay, you want to talk about a little bit about it. Remember I said, in case of the trochlear you said it's slender, tiny, coming from behind of the brainstem. In case of the vagus you say it's got an extensive core and travels all around the body. It's the way it supplies the parasympathetic supply to the thorax, the viscera of the thorax as well as the abdomen. So all these little things read from your textbook, add them as per your convenience, right? Let's get to the main stuff now. Nuclear components. Okay, I'm going to draw a diagram. If you guys could just take a blank page or at the back of your notebook and draw it with your pencil. As always, I'm going to draw the schematic representation of a brainstem. This is not what an actual brainstem looks like. This is just a schematic representation. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody is aware of this? People from the B2 batch are aware of these nuclear that I'm drawing? Great. So this is the first one. This is GSE. This is the second one. This is VE. This is the third one. This is make up your mind. Now we've drawn lateral to the sulcus limitans. Everybody knows the sulcus limitans? So this is GVA. What is this? Great. What is this? GSA. Don't worry about this guy, okay? Don't worry about this guy. Fair enough. Nuclear component number 1. I'm just going to write a better word. Branchiomotor. Correct? So we have nothing from GSE, but we've got branchiomotor. Have you heard this word before, branchiomotor? Could someone break down what branchiomotor means?
Motor to muscles from the branchial apparatus.
Very good. It's in the name. Motor to the muscles
From the
developing from the branchial apparatus. Shall we have a little quick revision from top to bottom? First arch, 8 muscles. Muscles of mastication and charring. Then you've got tensor tympani, tensor epilatini, anterior digastric, and mylohyoid. Correct? Got it? All of these are the muscles developed from the first pharyngeal arch. They are taken care of by a nucleus that belongs to the same column, but it is present higher up, and that is known as the motor nucleus of the trigemina. Okay?
For those who do not know what I'm saying, it's okay. Remember what I'm saying. Make a note of it. You'll come across it again. Next, muscles of the second arch. All the facial muscles, platysma, auricularis anterior, superior, posterior, which is technically
Posterior belly of digastric.
and stylohyoid, and posterior belly of
Digastric.
digastric. All these are supplied by a similar nuclear column, but that is lying slightly higher above, and that is known as the facial nucleus or the motor nucleus of the facial nerve. So we're done with the first arch, we're done with the second arch. Keep on coming down. So remember what I told you, these are all nuclear columns, right? And they retain themselves at certain places and they disappear from certain areas. So all these are actually going to be along the same line. You know what I'm saying? They're all going to be along the same vertical orientation. So yes, we are done with the motor nucleus of trigeminal for first arch, great. Motor nucleus of facial for second arch, yes. Brachiomotor nucleus is nucleus ambiguous. What is it? Same thing, it is SVE. It is going to send a few fibers through the ninth cranial nerve, which is going to go to stylopharyngeus, that's the muscle of the third arch. It is going to send a few fibers through the vagus nerve, correct? And it is also going to send a few fibers through the 11th, that is the accessory nerve. Okay? So this is your brachiomotor component, which is going to have efferent fibers that are going to supply the pharyngeal and the laryngeal musculature. Don't talk about those muscles individually right now. No, we are talking about nuclear components, not distribution. Pharyngeal and laryngeal musculature. Because it does develop from the fourth and the sixth arches, remember? Except stylopharyngeus, which is pharyngeal musculature coming from the third arch. Let's go ahead. GVE and GVA. GVE and GVA, basically general visceral efferent and general visceral afferent, is taken care of by the dorsal motor of, the dorsal nucleus, I'm not going to write the whole thing down, of vagus, right? What will be the efferents? The efferents will be the preganglionic parasympathetic fibers on their way to supply the smooth muscle, the gland and the viscera of the thorax and the abdomen. Fair enough? Alveolar stretch, पेट दुख रहा है, gas हो गया, all those fibers, correct? Next, we have taste from the posterior most part of the tongue, superior laryngeal nerve, if you remember, nerve of the fourth arch, as well as थोड़ा epiglottis वगैरह में भी आता है taste. It's not only tongue. आजू बाजू को भी कुछ तो मतलब खारक पीरियड लगा तो समझता है, something salty is gone in my mouth. So that all little area, taste is carried from there. Now there is a controversy about whether SVA is carrying purely taste or also involved in carrying the afferents, or rather the GVA afferents. So these two also are somewhat kind of doing the same thing. Now a couple of fibers may go here, a couple of fibers may go there. That's all you need to remember. Okay? So SVA is not purely for taste, it is also the GVA and SVA are also kind of combined. Most of them are going to nucleus tractus solitarius, some of them are going to dorsal nucleus vagus. This is different in different textbooks. Just remember that these are all kind of, it's a little ambiguous over here. Don't confuse that with nucleus ambiguous. Correct? You know what this is, right? Nucleus
Tractus
solitarius. Then you've got this guy, GSA, that is carrying, you know what that thing is called, it's spinal tract of trigeminal nucleus. Am I missing out something? The spinal, all good? Spinal nucleus of trigeminal, whatever that is, fine. You remember that, you use that. And this is going to carry general sensation, right? Correct? So it is carrying general sensation of a part of the auricle, which is an important point because we talk about it in the review. There is a separate term just for that. It's known as the auricular branch of the vagus nerve.
Elderman's nerve.
Alderman's nerve. Also called Alderman's nerve. What's the next subtopic? Okay. So the next subtopic is course and distribution. Then, the good thing about 9, 10 and 11, all of them come exactly from the same sulcus. It's like a little groove that lies lateral to the olive. Just memorize it for now. And medial to the superior. So it comes from a groove between the olive medially and the inferior cerebellar peduncle laterally. Okay? In case of the glossopharyngeal, it comes from 5 to 6 rootlets. Over here, it's coming from 9 to 10 rootlets. Whatever. Bigger nerve, thicker nerve, longer nerve, so it needs more rootlets. That's essentially the number of neurons that are coming in, right? So this is what happens. All these nerves. So the first subtopic that we talk about, we're not going to discuss that here. We're going to discuss that in neuroanatomy. What is that? That is intracranial course. Okay, so what's exactly happening within the brainstem, how these neurons are traveling. Now we have reached extracranial intradural course, where about 9 to 10 rootlets are joining to form the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is going forwards and laterally. Try to understand, this is your foramen magnum. The brainstem is sweeping on the clivus like that. 9th came, the 10th came. As soon as they go forward and laterally, the first thing they come across is the jugular tubercle. Okay, they cross the jugular tubercle, where you can actually see in your interior of skull, you can see those little 3 grooves of 9, 10 and 11. They're forming grooves over there. And it comes out from the jugular foramen, intermediate compartment, where it is closely associated with the 9th and the 11th cranial nerve, and whatever that other annoying structures are that are sometimes occupying the intermediate compartment. It's some meningeal branch or something, correct? Yeah, one of those. And turns out there is also a meningeal branch of the vagus nerve. Remember meningeal branch of the mandibular nerve, which went through the spinosum, which is why it was also called nervus spinosus. Like that, you have the meningeal branch of the vagus, which we shall consider now when we study branches of vagus. Okay? Just remember one thing, the glossopharyngeal nerve has a dural sheath of its own, while the vagus and the accessory nerve, or the cranial accessory nerve, are embedded within the same dura or dural sheath. Correct? Okay. As soon as it comes below like this now, it kind of finds itself directly inside the carotid sheath. Remember the vagus nerve? Okay, what's lateral here? I'm vagus, this is vagus. What is lateral here? Internal jugular vein. What is medial here?
Internal carotid artery.
We are right under the base of the skull. The common carotid artery stopped existing at the level of C4. That's where it bifurcated. So no common carotid, internal carotid artery. So it is embedded, it finds itself, now it's not a line you would use when you're describing an answer, but as the vagus descends down from the intermediate compartment of the jugular foramen, it finds itself inside the carotid sheath line, where lateral to it is the internal jugular vein, medial to it is the internal carotid artery. The carotid sheath, which is by the way a modification of the the deep fascia of the neck. You already have seen it in relation to the thyroid gland. Remember, you draw 2 circles behind the thyroid gland. So try to understand it's coming straight down like that from the skull, all the way till there. Fair enough. So it keeps on going like that, and when you cross that C4 ke niche ka level, it is still embedded in the carotid sheath only, but now it's got the common carotid artery medially, and the internal jugular vein laterally. So is it really leaving the carotid sheath? No, but its branches are. Each of its branch has to pierce the carotid sheath to come out from it. Correct? So that is as simple as that. The course is not a problem.